Grizzlies, welcome back to Live at the Blackbird. I'm Soraya.
And I'm Medari.
In world news, former President Jimmy Carter entered end-of-life care earlier this month and asked Joe Biden to deliver his eulogy after he passed. He's been battling cancer for years and has stayed alive longer than everyone has expected, but it's clear he will not be around much longer. As a continuous string of winter storms and floods make their way across the American landscape, increased damages, wrecks, and power outages have followed in their path. The Northeast fears giant raging storms and an increase in the amount of already high power outages due to rapid wind rates and almost several feet of snow. Nearly 300,000 northeastern residences are braving the storm without electricity, and there is an expected increase in those numbers on the opposite coast. California struggles with unprecedented snowstorms terrorizing their northern civilians and catastrophic floods in the south. Around 26 million people are living under flood alerts and risks of extremely heavy snow. March 22nd marks the beginning of Ramadan, the 9th month in the Islamic calendar, lasting through April 21st. During this month, Muslims engage in fasting between sunrise and sunset, which includes the absence of eating or drinking liquids of any kind during the night. This fast is broken and a meal is shared with family. This holy month serves to be a period of communal prayer. Donald Trump, former president, is being investigated for an alleged affair with Stormy Daniels, an adult film actor. Daniels states she had an affair with him and that $130,000 was paid to keep quiet about it. Mr. Cohen also wants to testify at court that Trump directed him to pay her money for Trump's affair. These charges are likely to be true, and incrimination for Trump's legal problems could prevent him from running again in 2024 for president. Sending it to Wendy with sports.
Thank you, Soraya. Now moving on to sports, one of track's biggest events, the Jim Bark Grizzly Bear Invite, is known by many. It's one of the biggest attractions, with last year having 100 heats of 100-meter dash. Come support your Grizzlies on Thursday starting at 2. Now on to rugby. The girls had their first game this weekend against Canby and won 42-7, and the guys played against Beaverton and won 30-15. Good job, rugby teams. This Saturday, the girls will have another home game at Dunaway against the Salem Turtles, and the boys rugby will have a Under the Lights game at YC High School happening this Friday. And lastly, a huge congratulations to our one and only Merari for getting signed to continue playing D1 Elite Rugby at Central Washington.
Thank you so much, Wendy, and happy Unity Week, Grizzlies. The renewal of Unity Week this week, that's happening, and we saw that with our guest speaker, Donovan Beck. He came yesterday, March 21st, to our assembly, and I hope you all enjoyed his words. Make sure you engage in the activities ASB has set up throughout the week, such as Take What You Need ribbons and Humans of Mackay. In other news, an Oregon murder suspect accused of stabbing 2 men, killing one of them, was being brought to his trial when he bolted out of the courtroom. After his restraints were removed, he made it completely out of the Washington County courthouse, where he was on the run for over 2 hours, evading the law enforcement before they were giving a tip of someone breaking into an unoccupied apartment. He was then found hiding in a closet and brought into custody. He now faces 2 counts of first-degree burglary and 1 count of second-degree escape on top of his previous case. Lastly, a student known as Carrie Morgan from Bend won Poetry Out Loud. Morgan, a 16-year-old sophomore, was named 2023 Oregon Poetry Out Loud State Champion at Saturday's contest in Salem. Morgan was one of the 10 finalists who competed at the state contest after winning their school competitions and advancing through regionals. She will now represent Oregon at the National Poetry Out Loud competition to be held May 8th through the 10th in Washington, D.C. The poems Morgan presented at the state contest were Self-Portrait by Chase Twitchell, Ways of Talking by Hodgin, and Invictus by William Ernest Henley. Now passing it on to Justin with entertainment.
Thanks, Medadi. Hello, Grizzlies. Welcome to Entertainment, where we talk about all things entertaining. First up for today, we have an exciting event happening Tuesday, April 4th. The event is Bandapalooza. The event is going to include our very own MHS band and other bands to play together. So come on by on the 4th to witness the greatness that is Bandapalooza. Next off, Grizzlies, Mrs. Jones is holding a spring choir concert on Wednesday the 22nd. So come on by and watch the choir sing lovely tunes harmoniously. Finally, Grizzlies, do you like Mario? Do you like movies? Well, Nintendo officially announced the final trailer for the Super Mario movie. It looks action-packed, funny, and has a lot of Nintendo references. It's going to be released on the 5th of April, so let's go to the movie theaters. Sorry, Grizzlies, that's all of the time that we have for today. I'll see you guys later. Now introducing Michael and, where's the other one? Oh!
Thank you, Justin. My name's Rylan,
I'm Michael Williams.
and today we're going to be talking about some fun things to do over your spring break and rating them through 1 through 5. One being
the best, and 5 being the worst.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's where you're going. Sorry.
First of all, we have barbecue, grilling some nice food and hanging out with some people. Would you rate that?
I'd give that a 4.
All right. Next, we have a picnic, just going out somewhere, having some sandwiches, some snacks maybe.
I'd give that a 3 because it really depends on the people and where you do it. Because there are some people I really don't want to have a picnic with.
Next is a crowd favorite and a very popular one, sleeping in. You have time over the break. Why not get some sleep in?
I'm severely lacking on my sleep, so I'm gonna have to put that at number 1.
Next, we have just hanging out with some friends, laying back, just having fun.
Number 2.
And finally, a not-so-liked one, work. You have some free time over the break. Why not make some money?
I should probably get a job. I'm unemployed right now, so that's gotta be number 5.
That's probably important.
Yeah. It's
All
also
right.
the last spot.
Well, that's all the time we have for now. Hopefully you get some fun things over your spring break. Now, back to the desk.
Thank you guys. That's all we've got for today. I've been Merari,
I've been Straya.
and this is Live at the Blackbird.